This Sunday, I went to the Carnival in Limassol. It's the biggest carnival here in Cyprus. And honestly, I wasn't really sure what to expect. The last time I went to a carnival was probably when I was like 16 back in Germany. And that was fun, but I remember it being very cold. So the carnival in a warm climate feels completely different. You don't have to hide your whole costume under a thick jacket that you have to wear. And you can actually dress up properly and enjoy being outside. And trust me, Limassol really showed up. The streets were packed. Music was everywhere. People were dancing in the middle of the road. Huge decorated trucks driving slowly through the city, blasting music and carrying people in wild costumes. There's really something special about an entire city just letting loose for the day. The costumes that we saw were creative, chaotic, and sometimes a little ridiculous. We saw cockroaches and toilet papers and all kinds of stuff. But that's the point, right? It feels like everyone gave themselves permission to be playful for the day. And the vibe was just honestly amazing. It was loud, it was colorful, it was intense, and it was so joyful. What made the day even better for me was the people I was with. If you live abroad, you know, making friends is not always easy. You move to a new country where there's a new culture, new language, new surrounding, new everything. And it just takes time. So standing there, dancing in the sun and being silly together, I felt really, really grateful the entire day. Moments like that reminded me that friendships aren't always about how long you've known each other, and sometimes it's just about showing up and sharing experiences together and making new memories. And I cannot go through this whole video without mentioning the trash. The trash that we saw everywhere was insane. Plastic cups, spray cans, confettis, food containers, bottles, just layers of waste covering the street, and it felt like every minute it was becoming more and more. Especially those stringy spray cans. They were horrible. Oh my gosh. There was boys next to us that went through like 10 of those cans each in the 2 hours that we were there. And it was really hard for me to watch because on the one hand, it was such a fun and alive and festive day. And on the other hand, in just a few hours, we created so much waste, and it really made me think. Events like this bring people together, they create joy, they boost local economy, and they give people memory, but they also create noise and a lot of garbage. And I'm not sure exactly what the solution here is. I don't think it's to not celebrate, obviously. But I just wanted to bring some awareness to it and mention it, and maybe there can be fewer disposable or one-use time things in the coming years, and just a bit more responsibility from people and education, just being more conscious of what we throw on the ground, because the streets do not magically clean themselves afterwards. And what I found interesting is that I was kind of feeling both of these feelings the entire time. I had this joy of the whole festival and dancing and so much color and so much fun, and at the same time, always out of the corner of my eye, I was seeing a can being thrown on the floor, confetti being thrown around, people throwing their cups on the floor, and it made me really uncomfortable. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay to enjoy something and still question parts of it, right? Overall, I'm really, really glad I went. It reminded me that Cyprus has traditions that are alive and vibrant. The carnival in Limassol was just so huge and people care about it so much. It was amazing. And especially experiencing carnival in warm weather. I don't think I want to go back to the cold one now. But next time I would just love to see it become a little bit more sustainable and people to be a bit more aware of throwing things on the ground everywhere. Because joy and sustainability do not have to cancel each other out. They can exist together. After all the noise and the dancing and the chaos, the three of us ended the day in the best possible way. We went to the Vietnamese restaurant Hanoi in Limassol, which was so yummy. We sat down tired, smelling like spray foam and street food, and had lemongrass tofu, spring rolls, and deep conversations. From the loud parade energy to calm dinner vibes, it was just a perfect day. Lisa, what did you think of the carnival?
It was really, really, really fun. I really want to go again next year.
So overall, we definitely recommend.
Yes.
We recommend going. Yes, it's totally, totally worth it. Yeah. If you can, bring a chair or find somewhere to sit.
Yeah, you can make reservations, but you need to make them a long time ahead.
Yes. We tried 2 weeks ago and everything was booked.
Yeah.
And perfect weather.
Yes. Yeah, I remember in Germany you had to wear like long clothes.
Yes.
And here, you know, I'm in my top and I'm not cold at all. Look at your cap back, Himu.
Oh God. So much crap.